Does everyone have to launch the game or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't. Okay. Um. Boo.
Yeah, unlike Nico Dorico, Webfishing is an online multiplayer. There is no.
Webfishing has actual online instead of
Yeah.
pseudo online.
All right. Let me capture. Wibbity fishities. There we go. Go back to my net. There we go. Okay. Let me create a game. Or, hold on. Let me. Don't want to spoil it. What kind of lobby do I want? Unlisted or?
Oh, yeah. Unlisted or private. Since you're
Uh,
just going to be sending us invites once you're in the game anyway.
oh, okay, okay. That was gonna be my next question. Let me put down the controller. Okay, how do I Oh, you need the lobby code. Hang on.
You should just be able to send us an invite.
Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. Crystal, do you want in?
Would you like to do some fish webbing?
From one fishing game to another. Yeah, sure. Send me an invite.
Okay.
Hey.
Hold on, let me just Why the hell can't I see the mouse?
Ty? What?
Yeah. All right. Ashley.
Oh boy. An invite from Jonas.
Crystal.
Thank you.
GC, do you want in?
I'm heading in now. Join Ash.
Let's see what. I have you on Steam. I know I do. Hold on. Oh, you're already in. Mill, you want in?
Yeah, give me a moment.
Okay.
Lame.
At your leisure. Give me just 1 second, folks. We just gotta
Swish.
fish the wish.
I actually been doing a little bit of practice.
Fish the fish.
My own fishing in my own time.
Smish. Oh, let me change the thing. Hold on, I need to change the thing. That's what I'm gonna do.
In addition to fishing, I'm also playing some Uncharted Waters. It is a watery month of GC. A fishy fish. It is a fishy fish month for GC.
Well, we're coastal folks. We know we got to stay by the sea, otherwise, we'll lose our powers.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, that's.
That's right. That's how maritime Canadians work, Jonas.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Honestly, should have known.
I'm off to the docks.
Let me see what my bait situation is.
When I was where I was raised at, there was like a port, but nobody used it anymore, and it was sad because I said, "What do they use the boats for anymore? I love boats." Between that and Uncharted Waters, I had a thing for boats growing up. I don't have it anymore, but I still like ships.
Looks like you're full up on bait.
All right, cool. Hold on, I need to just a sec. I think I need this to not be full screen because I can't see my mouse.
That's weird.
Wondered borderless. All right. No, it didn't help. Okay. Well, let me go to windowed.
Guido says, "Wish web fishing, my beloved."
There we go. Actually, let me also slightly decrease the resolution. There we go. No.
Come to think of it, is there a max level of this game? I'm pretty sure it's got to be 100.
50, I think.
Oh, is it 50? Okay.
I think.
Confirm.
GC's going for level 100.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
GC will be level at 100 out of 50.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of 50? Oh.
Yeah, I just said I think the max level is 50.
Oh.
Wibbity fish on.
Yeet.
We do be fishing, chat.
Look, I already have a fish in my mouth. That's how bad I am at it. Or how good I am at it. Holy mackerel!
Oh, what's that? Yeah. A new creature. I caught a toad. What a boy.
Yay.
I found
Org.
a coin bag.
Who's playing beautiful music?
I don't know.
I can't see your name for some reason.
My name?
I'm assuming this is Miller
Hmm?
with his MIDI or whatever.
I'm not even in Webfishing.
Who am I standing next to?
Good question.
Who was phone? Wait, hold on.
Who's
Jonas?
home?
Who is? What the?
Now I'm with Jonas.
Just a sec. Let me pull my.
Is this a rando?
Is it?
I don't know.
Jonas, did you not make a private lobby?
Oh shit! I did though.
Let's go. Hey, he's playing good music. I don't care. Let him chill. He's just got the MIDI guitar going.
Should I? Should I start a private one? I thought I did.
You should probably start a private one
Okay.
before they start saying slurs in chat.
Oh, is that a thing? Okay, hold on. Let me.
Yeah. It
Just
can
a-
be.
God, why? Why? Internet? Why? Okay, hold on. Let me save and quit.
Yeah. That's fair.
I thought. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, try that
Type
again.
unlisted, private.
Do private.
Okay.
Yeah, private.
Okay, and request to join. Automatic. That's hilarious. Okay, let me invite y'all. God, why do people like? Okay, invite friends. Ashley,
Boy,
Crystal,
more fish webbing.
Millar, and
Oh,
see,
no,
do I?
that's okay.
Hold on, wait. Game
you see me now?
Cobra. There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's Ashley.
Nope.
I did that little class thing known as invisible.
There's
Yeah.
Crystal with her little hat. There's GC. Where's Burb?
Back to my spot on the pier.
Yeet.
Yeah, I wish. God, I wish people could just like be in those public lobbies and not be chuds. But you know, there's always gonna be some 14-year-old. Heard it's pretty bad with games like Roblox or whatever, or Minecraft.
Yeah, as you do.
Tingling. I have anything I want to buy? Boy, squid license is steep. Let's see. Fly hunt.
Wee bit.
Challenge lure. Salty lure.
Sparkling lure. Ooh.
Sparkling lure is one of the better ones.
Magnet lure. Efficient lure. Yeah, let's go with efficient lure. Why the hell not? Okay.
Yeet. Yush.
The Adventure Time
Yoshi,
was
Yoshi.
good though. Yeah, no, I would have stayed if there had been some assurance that the public, that a public room wouldn't have been filled up with dorks being, 14. Hold on. You know what I could do? Let me just double check my audio input. Let's see. Hang tight.
Yeah, the invite.
Oh, you know invite? Okay, hold on. No, that's not it.
An alpha thing.
Invite to Millar.
An alpha squid.
You don't say.
Is it a squid? Is it a kid?
No, I did not catch any kids in the ocean.
Untitled Squid Kid. Let me here. I'll put on some beats. What do we like? What do we like?
Oh, I'm good for about anything.
Well,
Classic rock, always good.
you all won't hear it.
God, the dock looks like.
Yeah, let's just.
Oh, never mind.
Never
mind. Jonas behind me.
Oh shit!
What happened?
My first cast, I've got like 1,003 times.
Oh, that's Miller. Okay.
That was the alpha squid I just caught.
Nice.
Well, this isn't an alpha.
No, but it is big.
It is a radiant fucknormous manta ray.
Sick. I'll just let Miller provide the accompaniment.
As he do.
We could let Miller fish if he actually wanted to fish.
Miller is free to
That
fish
would
if
be-
he actually wanted to
That
fish.
would require me wanting to fish.
How dare you?
Miller's here to provide the vibe. Mini stuff won't get me DMCA'd, right?
No, this is an original performance.
Okay, yeah.
This is fine.
That's transformative. I'm feeling transformed already. Ew.
Yeah,
Real.
yes. What? I heard words. Neuron activated? This is an alpha.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm almost to 45.
Nice.
Yes, Rye. That is what I said.
Come on. Oh, there we go. What is it?
Honestly, I like the island so much because I can put my freshwater and my saltwater buckets down, plus I can just buy bait whenever I want.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that reminds me. I had to put my bucket up.
What do we got?
Alright, says Miller play Bucket Me Tie again. Right, you need to have more than one song.
Do you though?
Oh, you-
There it is. Headmaster.
Rank 45. Very nice.
Says no.
I don't even know what rank I'm at. It's like 10 or something.
You're definitely higher than 10.
Player list.
Hmm.
Oh, doesn't show your rank.
I mean, I'm not really stressing on it. And it's just, you know.
Do, 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 do.
Whoa.
Hmm.
No, it's kicking it up a notch.
It's the one bad thing about being on the private island.
What's that?
I mean, I can't hear the lovely guitar music.
Oh, yeah. Caught a perch. Man, am I parched? I'm at rank 11.
Oh, this is huge, and it's an alpha.
Nice.
Nice. Get its ass.
Alpha hammerhead shark.
Oh.
Huge hammerhead shark.
Hell yeah.
Are there beta fish? Should I? Yeah.
Alpha is just the highest rank. After that, it's like glistening. And then...
Glistening.
Or no, after that is radiant, then glistening. And,
Let's see. It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday all day. Well, for another hour for you.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday, governor.
And there go all of our British friends.
Well, hopefully all our British friends.
What's British friends? It's like 5 a.m. for them when we start streaming.
Yeah. We have no
Yeah.
friends in Britain. Actually, no, like 1 or 2 people in the UK, but like, yeah, they would all be.
There's no-
Hopefully
There's
they're
no
asleep.
news in Canada. Oh man, that joke in Anchorman was good. I like that. I like your ginger ale.
I like your shoes.
It is Friday in California.
It's Friday, Friday.
Come on, where's my fish? But yeah, do you think y'all will be like busy tomorrow getting ready for TFF, or do you think you'll be around?
So, I can't speak for when anybody else is getting there. We're leaving at about 8 in the morning tomorrow.
Nice.
Making minimal stops. Be there sometime between 2 and 3.
Okay.
Check in. Wait for other people to get there.
Alrighty. It'll probably be a real low key stream then, because we're probably gonna be low on folks. Like I'll probably have like GC and maybe Ray, maybe Mark. I was thinking about maybe.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Is Mark?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
I don't mind. It's just right now I'm just chilling until Lunar comes out. But I'm now making plans to start Ocean 2.
Really soon.
What else is? I don't have my release list handy, and my fingers are busy.
All I've been doing in the meantime is playing World of Warcraft with my brother and Monster Rancher 2, which I finally beat. But at the same time, I'm basically trying to find out the monsters there that I never captured back then.
I was thinking about starting Kataria Fables. I don't know. We'll see.
That's not a bad game. I played a little bit.
Yeah? It looks
Yeah.
cute. They describe it as like it's got some Zelda-style fight stuff, and then also some like Stardew Valley-style like gardening stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, those are two tastes I like. Maybe let's put them in a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Miller's a good boy, and I'm a coy boy. Did y'all know that?
I'm going to pretend you mean that as in COY.
I don't know, do I? Maybe I do. I'm gonna be coy about it.
Jonas koi form.
Eyebrow waggle.
Oh. Caught a turtle. That's not good if I catch a turtle. That's bad, right?
What
It's
the
like,
hell is this fish?
That's not. So it doesn't have a master named Splinter.
I mean, I guess you can make turtle soup, but then you're a jerk.
I'm dying on turtle soup.
You know, I could play the VR. God damn it, I'm gonna do this. I could play the VR cooking simulator. I have that now. I got that when it was on sale.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
That's what
More
everybody.
floor salmon.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants me to do, isn't it? They want to see me just make a fool out of myself in VR this time.
Floor
Yes,
salmon,
they
floor
want
salmon,
more
floor
floor
salmon, floor salmon.
Well,
Cooking Jonas.
Yes, Astolfo, we are catching you many fish.
yeah.
Is there any kind of fish you like in particular?
Me? Or Astolfo?
You like
I
salmon,
was talking to
bait,
Kit.
bass, catfish, fatty tuna.
Well, lions would. I mean, do lions fish? Do lions like go to lakes and catch fish? Like, does that happen, or do they just eat zebras and shit?
What
I'm
lakes?
pretty sure they just eat mammals. Right, says Miller, I just noticed your hat. Yes, my hat is the. Hold on.
Can I-
It's the men fear me, fish fear me.
I can't-
Et cetera, et cetera.
yeah. I can't read it. It's sort of anti-aliased.
Hold on. Those are the wrong things.
Salmon and fatty tuna. Is that the chutoro?
Here, zoom in, Jonas.
Trying to. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Women fear
Rank
me.
12 Jonas.
Fish fear me. Men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No be stare, making sound in my presence. I'm alone on this bare earth. I like the Tuber's version where it says, like fish tank my fucking Reddit karma. That cracked me up. Sluffa says, lions only eat fish if the opportunity presents. Opportunity. Get it? Because tuna. Oh, hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, oh, gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
We're all okay.
I have some pent up energy knowing that things are happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's very fair. I'm a little wired at the moment.
And I am not. Because oh shit, I'm out of bass. I'm out of bed.
You're out of ass?
I'm out of bass. I'm out of
Jonas is never out of ass.
Whoa!
Gotta go to hey.
Hit B to open your tackle box and choose a different.
Yeah. Oh, let's try one of the lures. See if I can get any good shit going.
Yeah, after you've like
Let's try
bought
fish.
anything besides the basic lure, you should really be using that.
Yeah. All right, let's try fishing. See what it do.
Rice says I have to somehow get through work tomorrow. Just think about it this way. When you get through work tomorrow, the you of tomorrow night is going to be so proud of yourself of getting through the work day. You're going to feel so good about it. So get through that
Then you
work
don't have
day.
anything to
Yeah.
worry about for like days.
Then you could like high five future you.
Send a high five through time.
Yeah, just put your hand up in like one spot, and then when you're done, go to the same spot and like stand in the opposite position and just be like, yeah! And people are gonna look at you like you're crazy.
It's the new movie, High Five Time Machine.
That's right. High five yourself. You deserve it.
Stalfo also apparently likes anchovies.
I don't like anchovies because I don't want anything with eyeballs staring at me from my pizza. But, you know, that's fine.
I've heard that fish eye is actually good if you like fish.
I
had to put that qualifier in there because I don't like fish and people would call me a hypocrite otherwise. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
uh,
I I don't know. I feel like you just haven't had good fish.
I enjoy smoked salmon, and I've had a few instances where I had like well-prepared fish that I kind of liked, but overall, I'm just not a big fish guy, I think.
That's fair.
I've had fish that's less offensive than others, and I assume that's probably what you're talking about, because that was supposed to be good fish.
Well, you know,
I've tried.
my relatives.
I don't like that fishy flavor.
Yeah, my relatives would go to a lot of places in like Chinatown that were my great uncle actually owned a restaurant in Chinatown for a while back in the day. Although I never went to it myself. No, that's not true. I did go to it myself once, but after he sold it. Anyway, yeah, my relatives really loved to go to like the so restaurants in Chinatown that were. And the fish was done. I don't know if there's a certain way of doing it, but it was just kind of. It was very fishy.
Yeah.
And not in a fun way. Like it had a certain flavor. It's probably all the, you know.
Bonito flakes are fun because that's what you make dashi with, and dashi is actually delicious.
Yeah, I like dashi. I like small amounts of dashi. I also really like furikake. Yeah, I'm into it. I'm into that. I know it's weird.
Yes, Alder. Catfish, the dirt mud fish.
You know, I'm sure there's.
God damn, Jonas, you're into that weird Japanese furikake
Yeah.
shit. I didn't know you
I
were
just
that
like.
cheeky.
I just like. I like it when they just shake it all over my tofu. Yeah.
Coming from, Michigan, where you could get fresh catfish year-round, is actually quite good when done up properly. But, again,
You have to like actually clean it.
That's with the qualifier that, if you like fish.
Also, preferably not like. I mean, it's all farmed, but if you can get not farmed catfish, I'm sure it's actually much better.
You know, years ago when I was still going to Comic-Con, I had a friend in San Diego take me to a place that I didn't know was a fish place. He was just like, "You'll love it," and like, it was like a nice fish place, like sit down with candle tables.
Tables that were candles.
Yeah, there we go. And I was too. He was kind of loaded because he was like a Silicon Valley guy back in the day, and he was treating me, and I was too like I didn't want to. I was too polite and nervous to be like, I don't like fish, man. I think you could tell I was a little uncomfortable. He ordered for me. What was it? It was like, I think it was pike. I don't know. It was something, but it was very different from like the other fish experiences I had. It was like buttery and like nice texture.
Flaky.
And, flaky, and it was pretty good.
Oh yeah, pike's
So like
nice,
a biscuit.
Yeah. So I think a lot of it's just the places my relatives like to go are just not that good,
Oh God.
But
Some of these just have too many tracks for the Webfishing guitar. Like it's trying to do a large and complicated song, but it's like 15 tracks trying to be played to one instrument at once, and it does not come through well.
Yeah, pike is actually quite mellow. It's a type of whitefish. It's very, very sweet compared to a lot of other varieties.
Yeah,
Which makes it a lot more palatable for people who are maybe not fans of fish.
yeah. I mean, I might just have another fish experience at some point, but I've had fish and chips. That's pretty good.
I mean, you're in Seattle. I'm surprised you don't eat fish like all the time.
Yes, I know. I mean,
Pike place.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't think it was.
Hi, Ty.
Hello, Tyroy.
Oh, hey, Tara.
Would you like to web fish?
Yeah.
Push the web.
Here, let me. Hold on. Do I have you? Do I not have you on my Steam?
Sin.
Oh,
Hi, Roy. Gasp. Let me.
How is this possible? Let's see.
Hold on. Let me. Here, hold on. Let me message you.
I bet you will. Or maybe I'll message you first.
Do it.
All right then. All right then.
Girls.
Girls, you're both pretty.
All right, let me. Why does Steam not actually open a Steam link in Steam? Why is it like, oh, no, the browser?
No.
That's how Steam talks. Okay.
It does.
Just give me a second. Let me.
No hurry. Yeah, I know it's all weird.
Okay, can I just drop a URL into Steam? Well, let me do that.
You should just be able to like put Ty's friend code into your friend search.
Hold on.
Give him my profile page, but I see the browser probably doesn't log you in.
Okay,
so.
here, hold on, Ty. Let me send you a link.
Okay.
Let's try this. Just click on that, see if that works.
Oh my god, it worked.
Yay!
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 All right.
Can't believe I didn't have you, but now I do. Let me give you a.
Do the do.
I see.
Give you a nickname. Squeak.
Peek.
Squeak.
That's your nickname.
That makes sense.
Okay, invite
Wow.
friends. Okay, you should be. Ooh, Rain.
Owen Rounds.
Wait, Rain?
Yeah.
Brain.
Well, over by the lake.
central pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a coming.
Okay. Stairs.
Blake, join the game.
Excellent. Anomalocaris. Isn't that like a Precambrian?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're
You can catch it during the rain. This is like the only time you can catch it.
right.
Miller is a good boy. Jonas is a coy boy.
Or am I?
James is a good girl.
Yeah, and actually,
And I am freaky.
you're freaky.
I always thought you might be a little freaky.
Look, if you know, you know.
I'm gonna know a
Jonas
little bit.
knows.
Yeah. I mean, we're all a little freaky.
And if you don't know, well, now you know, Mr. President.
What's this little freaky themed? I'll link it in Naughty Stuff here.
Oh, that's right. I need to show Stoker the bats. I got a great
Yes,
shot
you
of the
do.
bats. Hang on.
In the
That's-
other game they were playing before we switched over to web fishing.
Yeah,
We're playing Nico Dorico, and there's some actually very cute like bat mounts in that game.
Zorrito, poquito, dorito.
I would say overall, I really enjoyed Nico Dorico. There are a couple of little things
I
that.
seemed frustrated at the ending.
Well, that's just because it was difficult. Well, I mean, relatively difficult. Difficult for someone who doesn't play a lot
It
of.
was very good overall.
Yeah.
Like very good.
What would I think Grimbald's different stages definitely needed some checkpoints.
Yes.
Um,
The Grimbald fight could have like stood to have a checkpoint between the between the
I would have made his defeat cutscene unskippable just because I feel like I didn't actually mean to I think I accidentally tapped the button.
Cutscenes should be hold to skip anyway. They should not be press to skip.
Right. Yeah, good point. And I think maybe what else would I have? I don't know. What are your thoughts, Ashley?
on Nico Dorico.
Yeah.
I was quite good. Overall, like the voice acting left something to be
Wow.
desired.
Yeah,
and, but level design was solid. Character design was pretty good.
Yeah.
I would like a fish now, please.
Yeah.
Overall, it was quite good.
Yeah. I mean, for an indie effort.
Ashley, you've got the personal rain cloud in the rain.
Yep.
The
that
double
happens.
rain.
Rain.
Big Poncho, sorry, we are not letting viewers join because we're elitist. We're snobs. We're here at this cool country club, and nobody can get in except for us.
We're
Ever.
elitists. That's just how
Exactly.
it works.
We're indeed up to mischief. Look at us with our fishing hooks and our colorful attire and our that hoser on the guitar. You know, I mean, come on.
No, the rain.
All right.
Well, if you stick around me, there's always a chance I can summon a small rain cloud for a short period of time.
Nice.
The unsettling contrast between chilling with your friends and making metal go through fish's faces.
Yay!
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I lost his ranks.
I don't think I would go fishing again. I wouldn't mind going like kayaking or even just like boating on a lake somewhere. There's some great lakes up here.
I don't know how it's possible that Ty lost his ranks. That's crazy to me.
I don't know. So I think I did reinstall Linux, and so I had reinstalled the game. I guess they just don't put the saves on the cloud, maybe?
Oh.
The Steamy cloud?
Save.
Hey Ty, I think I might have asked this before, but what flavor of Linux do you use?
Right now, I use one called Nobara, which is handled by the person who works on some of the custom Proton things that Steam uses to run games.
Oh, nice.
The same person who makes that is on Nobara. And Nobara's nice. It's imperfect with an NVIDIA card, but I still like it. The one I used before this, which I feel like is really nice generally and less buggy, which is huge, is I used Manjaro with XFCE desktop. That is, I think, my overall favorite, if you don't mind a little bit of like carrying on your video games.
Oh, okay.
There's no VSync.
Oh, okay. At the moment, I think like I don't have a lot of options because my system is old and like I need something that's got a small footprint. So I've just been using Mint, but
yeah. I use Mint a bit. I like it.
Yeah, it seems pretty serviceable.
It uses the same XFCE that I liked on Manjaro, which I think is I've tried a bunch and that's my favorite. So desktop wise,
yeah. We should nerd out sometime over Linux stuff.
I'll hold my nose when I'm ready to nerd. Let's do this.
Well, I've discovered that. Yeah. I really like Bash. Okay. And then some people prefer. There's a pirate. No, I'm actually like. I've been trying to.
Okay, anyway, go on.
Now that the weather's a little less gloomy, I've been trying to get out and like do as much non-art, like when I have work to do on the computer that isn't art. I'll usually still just be on my work box, but lately I've been thinking, okay, I need to get out and like be a mammal under the sunlight.
Right.
So So I dug out my laptop bag, which is kind of grody because it's been in storage forever. And I've been
You got a spot right in front of you, Ty.
Yeah.
And I've been hitting up the local coffee shops.
Find anything new and cool?
Not as of yet. I haven't been questing for new coffee, but I might do that at some point. There's
it would
we
be
did
hard to-
coffee.
Hard to find coffee that beats your favorites, probably. I assume you have.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. What's going on, Miller?
I always joke with Rick that if he ever had...
Ooh.
Jonas, you're out of bait.
Oh shit, I am. I always joke with Rick that like if he ever had a mobile home, you could call it Rick Rolled. Anyway,
Cute.
where the hell's... Oh, it's my journal.
No, we need Armadillo Rick. That way he can Rick roll out.
Where the hell's the bait switcher? Am I totally out of bait?
B to open your
There we go. Thank you.
your tackle box.
Time for the leeches.
Good night, Rye.
All right.
Good night.
Good night, Ryan. See you in a couple days.
Yep.
Night,
Good
Ryan.
luck tomorrow.
Now
Yeah.
Jonas has got a spot in front of him.
Ah!
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not it. Hold on.
Yeah, you're close enough.
Oh,
It'll count
okay.
If you leave your thing.
So, okay.
Oh, there's rain. There's rain by the river. If anyone.
Wait, wah! I'm coming.
that was a good noise.
Like rain.
But yeah, I have a couple favorites. If I tell people what my favorite coffee shops are on stream, that's not a sponsorship, is it?
No.
Okay, good.
Are you getting paid? Then it's not a sponsorship.
Paid in coffee. I like what do I like? I like Cafe Ladro. I like Ghost Alley Espresso. What else do I like? There
I
are
remember
other
getting
ones.
coffee with you a couple years ago. That was nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
I remember us getting coffee at TFF.
Yeah.
Meteor?
Oh,
Meteor?
there was a meteor crash. If anybody needs
Oh.
to go catch the UFO.
How do I do that? What do I?
It's
We
usually,
go look for it in
usually-
the river somewhere.
It usually crashes like right behind the spawn hub, but anywhere in the river.
I feel like
Oh
I
no,
heard
that's actually it. Like in the lake, it's that rock. Kind of turn your camera.
Jonas
closer.
Oh,
over
I
here.
see it.
Never
In the
mind.
lake
No, Jonas,
itself.
back in the lake.
Miller, Jonas said he needed it.
Hey, Ty.
Look at it,
Wait,
cat.
can't we both get it, or is it only one
No,
person
it's
gets
one
it?
It's a one-person thing.
Aw.
PC, do you nibble rodents? Cause
He
it's
didn't get it. He
Why?
didn't get it, Jonas. Just come
No, I
come
just
where
didn't. I didn't.
I did
do
not
anything.
nibble it.
Jonas, you need to toss your thing in much further than that.
Give me one
Like,
sec.
stand where I'm standing.
Hold on, I gotta catch whatever the hell
Like
this is.
as close to.
Okay. All right, here. Let me just.
No one else
and
is
then
around.
full
All
length.
the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
as
don't
long as-
reel. Why are you reeling?
Oh, shit. How do I unreel?
Just hold
You hit
shift. It goes
restart.
faster.
All right. Let's try
Oh,
again.
wow.
And just leave it where it is.
Okay.
It should register.
It looks like a bubbly
momentarily.
steak.
Yeah, kinda.
That's why it's so flavorful.
We're rich.
Eh.
Okay.
Is he maybe just too far outside?
It
still?
might not actually like register.
Ah, balls. What? Did I get it?
Maybe.
All
Does
right.
it look difficult?
Yeah,
look
it is difficult. It's like.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go. I want to see
Extra-
this
Oh yeah,
weird
no,
ass
yeah,
thing.
looks like
Okay.
you got it. Come on.
All right.
Come on, Jonas.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, you got
Remember, just hold it between the gates.
It's a dog.
Yeah, you got the dogfish.
fish. What the fuck?
Wait,
It,
keep holding it.
it actually says what the fuck.
Yep.
Oh, is it some
You-
breakdancing? Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these sick moves. I'll just keep on holding it. I'm fine to just be here in the moment. Okay. Feeling it.
Wait, hold on. Before I get up, I need to know.
$100 dues.
Yep, I can play like this.
That's incredible. All right, Jonas, you're good.
Okay.
Oh, it's raining here now. Again.
Oh. All right. Hold on. There we go.
I
The rain
love
here.
this song so much.
Oh, that's Zelda, right? Maybe.
Leave
No?
the back.
Kakariko Village.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can see because I'm at the edge of the lake, you can see the guitar is like halfway in the ground. Never mind, my face also is. That's pretty funny.
Hi, Ashley.
Hello.
Although I do agree Ocarina of Time's version is better.
didn't remember
and
if
it
they're
looks
any
like
different.
that the rain is gone again.
God.
No.
I still need to break out the GameCube at some point.
Same here. I haven't beaten Ocarina of Time yet.
I don't have the
Ever?
You never beaten
I was playing it and I got to the Fire Temple and for some reason I stopped playing.
I
I
think
never
that's about
beat
where I
Ocarina
stopped
of
as
Time
well.
either, but I
Yep.
just kind of don't care for Zelda as like a game design.
I have not been too big on that particular era of games, but I'm kind of softening up on that.
I will. I say this frequently, and I always mean it. The best Zelda game is Okami.
Huh, interesting.
The best Zelda game is the one in your brain.
Like it follows the Zelda formula, but it does it in
Mm-hmm.
such a unique and interesting way that it is significantly better than
There are many
Zelda
Zelda games
games.
that aren't Zelda.
I guess I need to try it.
Is it called Darksiders? What's the one where you played as the four horsemen of the apocalypse in
Yeah, that's
the first game?
Darksiders. That is also
Yeah,
a
you played
Zelda
as
game.
War.
I've never heard of that.
War, death,
Famine.
fucking strife. I think in the third one, or was it famine?
Famine and salmon. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
I know first one was War, the second one was Death, and I never played the third one because
That's
it was
fair.
trying to do a lot different, and I just wasn't interested at that point.
Tunic.
Jonas, the
Yeah,
important
no,
thing
that's
is you sound
fair.
cute when you say it. That's all that matters.
Looking forward
Thank
to
you.
Okami.
Tunic is.
I'm sure Capcom's not going to mess that up.
I thought Tunic was like a Souls-like, right? I mean, wasn't it the kind of the
I
concept?
see it.
Partially.
I think it is.
Kind of. I think, well, okay, if you really want to talk about it, Dark Souls is a Zelda game.
Huh.
I
Now,
was
if,
gonna say
if you consider it for what it is, Dark Souls is a Metroidvania.
Where
Yeah.
does that take Dark Souls as a Zelda game fall on the alignment chart?
They're going around smashing everything and killing everything for loot.
I would say that's a chaotic neutral.
I was thinking that
Crystal.
too.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's fair.
I mean, like, literally the interviews with Miyazaki, Dark Souls was him trying to make a Zelda game for the 21st century. And I would not say it's a Metroidvania, because Metroidvania is one of the things about
No, it's
them.
definitely not a Metroidvania.
No.
Because you don't increase your movement abilities at all.
Well, it's not maze-like either.
That's right.
Oh,
Dark
yes, it
Souls
is.
1 is pretty maze-like. The other one's less so, but Dark Souls 1, yes.
is maze-like, but I don't think that's the key thing that makes a Metroidvania. I think the
Is
key
there a
thing
lot
that
of
makes a
backtracking in the
Metroidvania-
original Dark Souls?
Yeah.
There can be.
Up to a point,
lot.
yes. Once you
Also,
get the Lord
Metroid-
Vessel about 2/3 of the way through the game, then you can finally teleport around. But before that, you're manually walking back through areas.
Also, Metroidvania, is there an objective to find 100% of the map?
No,
No,
I
there are
guess
many
when I
areas
say,
that are optional.
Yeah, usually.
I guess
Go ahead.
I guess when I say backtracking, like in Metroidvanias, it's usually you have to get an item that'll allow you to access an area that you previously weren't able to with an ability or something like that. Is
No.
that
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
you,
the
do, you,
Souls
do
doesn't
that
really
in
have
the,
it.
you do that in Dark Souls 1 a lot. Not with an ability, but you do get items that you need to open up previous areas.
You open up back doors to areas, so
So
it's like
you open up like new areas with items in the first Dark Souls.
Okay.
What are you thinking of, Ash?
completely changing
Like-
topics? Okay. I play. Go ahead, Miller.
Like, what examples are you thinking of? The only like doors you can open up I can think of that are new areas is when you put down the Lord Vessel and you open up like that last third of the game, as I talked about.
Hang on, I need to
But
hydrate.
that is also circumvented by the fact that when you do that, you get the ability to teleport. So you don't have to go through the like opening areas to those new areas. You can just kind of go straight to them now.
I remember the name of the area, but it's I wish I don't remember the names well enough. You do get a key that opens a door in one of the early areas that heads down into like. Do you remember that? Okay, you remember that really nasty boss with the 2 dogs in it, and he jumps at you with 2 giant swords, and it's a small
The
space, and
Capra
there's stairs.
Demon, yes.
Capra Demon. That area, I think you unlock with a key.
So that's Lower Undeadburg.
Yeah.
No, that's just the first area of the game. Capra Demon is technically
Really?
the first boss of the game when you go through like a quote unquote normal path.
No, it's not. The first boss of the game is the Taurus Demon.
Yeah.
You're right.
Miller, I think your guy is napping.
Although you can bypass the Taurus Demon, like it's difficult.
You can bypass the Taurus Demon. I usually just consider it more of a like.
That's fair.
A double check of like, hey, here's how to do drop down attacks.
But at the same time, the Capra Demon is entirely optional. Like it is literally just off in its own little area. You don't need to.
That's the way you get there. Is a
it's optional, but you have to do some other weird stuff. You do need to kill the Capra Demon to get the key from him that then allows you to go down towards Izalith, I believe.
Funny story about Dark Star.
Undeadburg. Yeah, you go to Undeadburg. No, sorry, not Undeadburg. What is it? Swamp something. The one that everyone hates. Whatever that is, that's outside Izalith.
You were saying, DJ?
Funny story about Elden Rings, or sorry, Dark Souls.
Blighttown, yes.
I completely ignored the series for many years until my brother got his hands on them, and he was like, "GC, why haven't you played Dark Souls? I mean, you pretty much missed this whole generation." And I'm like, it's like a PlayStation Zelda game. I don't want to play another Zelda series. And he's like, "You're gonna play it. You're gonna like it."
Did you play it and you liked it?
Yes.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I
thank your brother in that case.
My brother and I play video games, but we play very different types of video games.
Really?
Yeah, no, he's like, Call of Duty, that kind of thing. Like shooties.
Yeah. I differ from my brother a lot. He plays a lot of space games, strategy games. I do not.
I play anything except mainly puzzle games. That's really the only exception I go for, because puzzle games, I'm not really good at puzzle games, honestly.
There was one time back in the day, like in the
puzzles.
90s, where I happened to bring my Nintendo to my uncle's place, and that was like we played Super Mario 3, and I think it was the only time we played together, and it was a lot of fun, because he's like my cool uncle. He's the one he's the youngest of like 6 siblings, and I'm so we're not close in age, but we're close enough in age that we're like half generation apart. So we kind of like, it's almost like having a cousin.
Okay.
And he's always been kind of like the fun-loving, crazy one. So he was kind of getting into Mario 3, and I was like, wow, somebody from the previous generation likes video games. This is life-changing,
That's
That's
how I feel about a lot of the people I've met in the Clam Club, because a lot of them are in their 20s to 30s, especially early 20s, and they like the old games. A lot of them. I've been very surprised.
There you go.
Thor,
the free
classic.
Yeah.
The free genres I go for. I started out as RPG. Well, yeah, I pretty much played RPGs most of the time. If I had to be brutally honest, when I first started playing video games, I was playing like like Atari, Spider-Man. That's the first memory of a game I ever touched. But it went from RPGs to fighting games, thank you Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and then it moved on to horror games.
Back in the day, I played. Well, I mean, obviously, NES. It was all like temple titles, like platformers, Mario, Metroid, Zelda. They had some educational stuff on the TN-94A and some weird, like, random ass games on Dad's Apple II. So I also played stuff like Hunt the Wumpus, which is sort of this like maze deduction game. Do you know that one, Tara?
Don't.
You might like it. If you all want to play it, I think you can play it online. I'll link it. It's pretty simple. Basically, there's a monster it's kind of like it's a bit like Minesweeper in that there's a monster and you have to figure out. You only get so many moves before it like kills you, and you basically have to deduce where it is based on circumstantial evidence. And then if you think you know where it is, you can fire an arrow at it from the adjacent room. And if you're right, you kill the Wampus, and if you're wrong, it eats you.
Gotcha.
That was a great one for like logical puzzle deduction stuff for little kid me. You know, like I think I was like in like kindergarten when I put that. What else? Space Invaders. Yeah, there was a port of Space Invaders for the TI.
Space Base.
Space Bears.
Jonas,
Well,
did you have the thing where, because I think my parents got a lot of games that challenged them, and I ended up touching a lot of those when I was young, and and they're like, for a kid, you just had no way to approach it. You would still enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if did you bump into that very much? I felt that all over the place, just like unbeatable, over my head. Things very intimidating.
No, but that's because I didn't play.
Really?
Well, I mean, the diversity of games that I played at the time was not great. There were a lot from that era that I just didn't ever encounter because the only time. Okay, so the only time, the only time I ever got a game for the TI or the Nintendo was like for my birthday or for my brother's birthday, and the only time we ever saw a game for the Apple II was like the rare. Like, Dad always needed me. Like, he never just went to Egghead Software. He would go to Egghead Software, but he would never do that just to get games. He would always, he would need, like, an accounting program or something else. He never... His computer experience was never strictly about fun.
Right.
But, yeah. So, like, I would play a new game average, like, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. You know, so there was just a lot of stuff from that era that I didn't encounter until later. Like once we got to the '90s, you know, then I ended up playing more games. And occasionally I did run into some real toughies, but that was
there was a lot then too.
Yeah.
For me too, like teens, teen years.
Good times.
MS DOS games again were often way over my head.
There was one. It was called like Alley Cat Blues or something, where it was CPU dependent. Like the clock speed relied on the CPU being a certain pace. And back then, you know, computers had those turbo buttons, you know, when you wanted the turbo boost. And I remember I would click that, and suddenly the Alley Cat would be racing around the screen. It was crazy. It was a really cute little game where, like, you had to catch mice and, like, serenade lady cats and avoid people throwing boots at you. You know,
Lady Champion.
Lady Champion.
There were quite a bit of sports games back in Super Nintendo and Nintendo era, and I played a couple on PlayStation. But one, the three that I remember distinctively growing up that were very oddball ones, but very cool. RC Pro-Am, I'm trying to remember the Peanut, Charlie Brown game, sports games.
Well, I want to take a guess at your last game. I might be wrong. I'm gonna say Super High Impact. Oh,
No.
Okay.
Tiny Toon Sports.
Oh wow.
This was on the SNES, right? Not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember there was like one. I think there was a Tiny Toons game for NES, but like only
Probably.
like yeah.
Actually, you know what? There was a fourth one. I forgot. Base Wars. Have you ever played that one?
Vaguely rings a bell.
Robot baseball players.
Oh, I might have played that game hypothetically not on the Super Nintendo.
Base Wars was a very, very interesting baseball game. I loved it. Your baseball players are
And you
very
can upgrade
robots.
different parts of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was. I said, why are baseball games this cool?
Because baseball is awesome. That's an easy answer.
Oh, I know it is. I mean, can't you blow up the players? Shoot cans and swords and stuff at them, and you tag them, and you got to beat them up.
Nice.
That's pretty fun. That sounds fun.
All right. Time to cash in. There we go.
Only thing I found out why the people didn't like the game so much is because the you could upgrade the their batting shoulders, and if you give them the full upgrades, they literally get a home run every hit, and that was super overpowered.
All right, I got 2K. What do we got?
Of course,
think
you
my-
couldn't upgrade. Sorry.
Okay, actually, you go first.
Actually, the shoulders you couldn't buy all the shoulders for all of your players, of course, but man, the idea of getting all your players super shoulders was actually comical back then.
Jonas, have you upgraded your
Oh wow,
rod's power and catch chance recently?
No.
You
Those
should.
should be like your priority upgrades.
Let's
oh,
see.
you're rated before.
Trust is rating. Hi, Trust. How you doing?
Hello, Trust.
we are-
So, between lures and bait is upgrades.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, you were saying, Crystal?
Oh, I was agreeing with Ashley. You should definitely be upgrading that stuff because it makes the number go down faster per click, or it makes the actual reeling part go faster, or
Okay.
like the bait is always good because you can get higher quality fish, which means more money.
Yeah. Okay. I made a few upgrades. Oh, we're almost at midnight.
We are.
We are almost.
I've been
at
looking
midnight.
around for who to read.
Okay, so Ashley,
Yes.
as a DM,
Yes.
what is your opinion on what you think the most interesting alignment on the typical alignment chart is, and why?
Lawful evil.
Okay.
Saturday morning cartoon villain. You think that's the most interesting?
I always thought lawful evil.
Saturday morning cartoon villains are not lawful evil.
Yeah, like
they are chaotic or neutral evil. Lawful evil is the type of evil that is willing to work with the heroes to their own benefit.
Oh, so you mean like? Well, no. Jack Sparrow would
Or
be
like-
lawful neutral.
Extremely authoritarian.
Correct. Like,
Interesting.
lawful evil's whole thing is, I am here to help, resistance is futile.
So the Borg.
Basically. Like, the Borg are a very good example of a lawful evil type entity.
Yeah. I think Aloysius is sort of. Is he true neutral? Is he chaotic neutral? I don't know. He's kind of chaotic.
I mean, that's your choice, right? How is Aloysius? How would you play that?
It depends on the
Well,
situation.
Pathfinder doesn't have
Right.
the alignments anymore. They got rid of that with the remaster, but they do have like edicts and anathema that you can and should consider for your characters, things that they will do and things that they will not do.
Well, I was just thinking like if he was in the D&D framework.
But yeah, if Aloysius were to have like a classic alignment, I would probably ascribe him true neutral or chaotic neutral.
Okay.
But that's
I
just
tend
my
to-
opinion.
I sort of want to like I prefer avoiding thinking of characters in terms of those alignments because I feel like
That's
might
why
help my-
Pathfinder got rid of them.
yeah, I feel like it might help me think of my character as more complex or realistic by avoiding those somehow. I don't know. I feel like those might limit my brain somehow.
Ty, you and I are just so different.
Really?
Well, I mean, like, you really want to like make your own class from scratch, and that like really makes you happy.
Yeah.
And like, you don't like the alignment chart because it feels restrictive or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's so helpful to have guidelines to play within. It's
Makes sense.
horrific for me to think about trying to create something without something to go off of.
I'm kind of.
The thing is, you have actually things to go off of. Like, the classes exist. You can kind of use those as a base reference point.
Oh, I'm
for
not
what
even just
you
talking
can
about the
unlock.
alignment chart itself. I'm talking about in general. Like
I actually remember designing a few different classes for 5e.
Did you?
Because it was actually fairly easy.
Yeah, I'd love to know I'd love to see what you came up with. I can show you what I came up with for 5e.
Anywho,
Anyway, sorry about that, Jonas.
No, it's okay. I
indeed.
actually enjoy this, and I'd love to chit-chat more about it, but we are just about at midnight.
We are just about at midnight, so we'll probably have to finish up here momentarily.
Yeah, catch.
I'm still fishing.
Oh, no, take your time. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna kick everybody out. I just,
Yet.
Eventually.
Okay, I'll go sell my space or sell my stuff.
Yeah, let me. Okay, I've got what I want. Let me go sell out too.
Man, so close to get my squid license.
Like you do.
Squid.
Squid noises.
Squiddy.
Squeaky
Katie
squid.
noises.
Have you ever heard of katydid making angry noises?
No.
It's crazy.
Say it again.
A katydid.
Katydid.
A K-T-Y-D-I-D. They don't make throat noises. They don't aspirate. They make they sort of like they
You
kind
know
of
what time it is.
What? Oh. All right.
Grumble, grumble.
Jeez.
It is about that time.
Okay.
We will
Ju-
resume
Justin's
our
pretty
discussion
well.
another time.
All right. Let me go ahead and get ready.
You know, like in 10 minutes when we get on VR.
here.
Yeah.
All right, friends. We are. Who are we rating? Let me.
I give you two choices depending on what kind of mood you're in.
Gotcha. I will pick this one. We are rating Zafixus. Zafixus is doing art. Please give them out to the Roo Croo love, and we will catch you next time.
A lot of us are going to be gone for a while, but we're
Yeah.
thinking of you.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll be
Yeah.
I'll be here tomorrow.
We'll see.
Y'all have to take care of Jonas for us. You promise?
It's gonna be so lonely.
Give him lots of pets. Make him take his shirt off.
Whoa.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I see how it is. Okay. Okay.
All right. Talk to you later, chat.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.